Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Arsenal podcast, where we discuss all things Manchester United and all things Arsenal. On the Arsenal side of things, late winner, stoppage time winner as Gabriel scores as Arsenal come from behind. Oi. Hey, yo, that's a bit crazy still. But yeah, Arsenal overturning the deficit at Newcastle United, winning 2-1 goals from Moreno. And like I just mentioned, stoppage time winner from Gabriel. And now they've closed the gap on Liverpool to just a couple points at the top of the table in the early stages. So we'll be discussing that. And in regards to Manchester United failing to win 2 in a row, what's new? Like, that's not even news, people. We know Manchester United lost 3-1 to Brentford. We won our last game, so you know that United ain't going to win the next game, people. But make sure you hit the like button on the video. Big up to Saeed from the raid. I should say Jamal. Shout out to Jamal for the raid every single time. Make sure, people, though, you hit the like button on the video. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after, hit the like button on the video. It's so important that you lot do that. Make sure you share this out across all the socials. Yes, it's flawless at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless on Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you retweet, like, share across all socials, please. And just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Don't know how many likes we're on, but it's not enough. When you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the tax, people. And make sure you go subscribe to the Clips channel as well. Links in the chat, Sarcasm City TV Clips. Let me bring in the Arsenal lot in the building. Anyway, TJ Warren TV is here in the cut. Don C. Donversation TV is in the building as well. What you man saying, man? You man good?
Shame about Newcastle. United lose again. Shame about Newcastle. Fuck all the haters.
So I told you, flawless. What did I say? What did I say in our group chat yesterday? What did I say? I said, do not let us win tomorrow.
Yep.
Do not let us win with all of the rivals either losing or dropping points. Do not let us win. Don C, we could not have had a better weekend, bro. So let me go ahead and I'll take, if you don't mind, I'll take your thing.
After you, young sir.
Cheers, my guy. Cheers. What a great weekend. And look, we still might end up without trophies. So when we get weekends like this, we are going to celebrate them, bro. The rivals are down so bad, Don C, that they are posting match reactions, cheering us on. Shout out Saeed or Jamal or whatever character he's going to throw out there. Oh my God, we got the rivals cheering for us now, Don C. All of the so here's the thing. Here's the thing, Don C. Ready? And we're going to talk about the game. Don't worry about that. But we got Saeed now cheering for Arsenal, okay? Because he doesn't want Liverpool to win 21. I get it. But while we are recruiting, maybe we can just go ahead and get this guy transferred over to Arsenal, because the United fans are coming on over because they don't want to see Liverpool win 21. So flawless. Whenever you're ready, bro. There's a roster spot for you, bro. Don't worry.
Hey, if I'm going somewhere in North London, it's not to the red side. But go
on. So you'd rather go to the side that drew against the seller of the Premier League?
Yeah, man. I'd rather go to the European champs, man. They're the bogey side. It happens. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Valiant draw, man. I was saying,
valiant draw.
Valiant draw.
Paulinho ripping his shirt off after a last-second goal to draw it. Against the worst team in the league. Those guys are definitely going down, by the way. But yeah, dude, no, it was a fantastic weekend. We're going to get into the game, I'm sure. Obviously, until about the 80th minute, I was not happy. I was fuming, actually. I was out to, so I was able to check in on the game. I was watching the game. I was out to brunch with my wife and her friends, and I had the phone down on the table, and she just saw I was going quiet, and she's just like, it's not going well, is it? I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. But then I was driving home and I nearly had to pull over when Moreno scored. I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, we are actually going to do this. We are actually going to do this today. Set piece FC, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Welcome back, Set Piece FC. We missed you for about the last 3 to 4 weeks, but now we're back. We're back. Gabriel, clutch header to sink Newcastle at home, St. James Park. The judge is now off of us, Don C. It's now we have rid ourselves of it. Now let's take advantage because Liverpool are looking mad sus.
Yeah.
Mad sus. They looked like garbage against Crystal Palace. It was a beautiful thing to see. It was also a beautiful thing to see that there was a team that was willing to take advantage of the fact that Liverpool looked like garbage. Liverpool went into Selhurst Park expecting a victory and not having to work for it. And they got humbled. Big up the FA Cup holders. And you know what? I thought I would never say this, but big up Edward Nketiah. Big up Eddie. Man like Eddie, bruv. Man like Eddie. Putting the dagger into that Liverpool side, man. Like he's still playing for us, but he's not playing for us. You know what I mean? So no, we're gonna be shameless today because we finally got over a hump. We can no longer be called mental little people. I'm sorry. The midgets is a bad word. But no, we can't be called to do. We had the mentality and we played all 96 minutes when the game was going down the tubes. We didn't put our heads down, and the people that did put our heads down, they got subbed off. I do not have a lot of good things to say about Mikel Arteta, but that was a fantastically managed game today. Fantastic. I will give him praise when he deserves it. And those subs were perfect. Perfect.
Talk about it. Man. Run up the likes as well, man. Way too low.
Yeah, run up the likes.
Like I really said, man. And make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV and Conversation TV. Go on, man. Floor's yours, TJ. You can go to the game.
And celebrated more. No, Ozzy. I'm not gonna relax, bro. I'm not relaxing after that. I'm not. I'm still. I'm over the moon. Look, people can come and clip me up and say, "Hey, remember on September 29th? No, actually, it's not 29th yet. September 28th." 11:10 UK time when you were out there saying you were giving Mikel Arteta his flowers. Look, dude, Calafiori was having a fucking awful game. Awful. This guy was a Italian garbage water, bro. This guy was he's returned to form. Let's just be real. So when I couldn't believe that I was happy that I saw Mikel Moreno coming onto the pitch. And he got the header. And nobody would have expected it. I get that. I get that. But fantastic header, fantastic goal. Martin Odegaard. See, and this again, I'm like struggling right now because I've spent the last year and a half just absolutely wasting this guy, talking shit, calling him out for not coming out in big games and in big moments. And he came on and cooked. He was awesome today. That is what you expect out of a captain. That is the kind of performance that you want to see. And he delivered today. Now show it to me on a consistent basis, and I'll stop calling for the armband to be taken off of you. That was a fantastic performance from Odegaard in his limited minutes today. Who else? Who else can we talk about? Mikel Moreno. We already talked about Mikel Moreno.
Martinelli.
Gabriel. Martin, you want to talk about Martinelli?
No, go to man. Do your thing, man. Cook.
I thought Eze was good today. I can't lie.
Dude, I thought Eze was good today, but like, I thought Eze was good today, and I feel kind of bad for him because he's definitely a target when he was in that midfield. Like, don't get me wrong, he's going to be a target, especially when he's our only creative outlet there. Like, when I saw that lineup, I thought, yeah, that's good enough because you actually put a creative player in the 10. Like, so this is good enough to beat Newcastle. And if we're being real, we outplayed them, but we just were not. And people are going to give me shit in the chat. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. But that refereeing was a fucking disgrace. A fucking, let me just say, a disgrace. I couldn't believe what.
TJ, did you know the referee's a Liverpool supporter?
Yeah, no, I and people were telling me that. I didn't care. Like, If that's a thing, if that's a narrative that you want to go off, that's fine. I just think that like I'm gonna keep that completely separate and just say that was fucking abysmal. The amount of calls that were going Newcastle's way and not going Arsenal's way was just absolutely insane. They were taking down Bukayo Saka left and right. These were physical fouls, and that's what you would expect whenever Arsenal would go into St. James Park. Like, don't get me wrong. I you know what kind of game that you are going to get, but call it down the fucking middle. We were doing it right back to them, and we were getting fouls. We were getting cards. Absolutely ridiculous. And did Calafiori deserve his yellow card? Yes. But I saw that happen to our players 3 or 4 times before that. No ball, taking the player down. Absolutely disgraceful. Disgraceful, especially in that first half. Disgraceful. So I don't know what the narrative is behind it. That's fine. But that needs to be looked into. That was horrifying. Horrifying. And I would be fuming if we had dropped points because of that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to come in here and run agendas and say that I'm above it. I'm not. I'm emotional. I was pissed. I couldn't eat my eggs this morning because I was fuming. Fuming. but yeah, man, like, look, at the end of the day, we got the win. I still have a couple of questions, and we're gonna get into it, I'm sure. I still have a couple of questions about about who we insist on starting on the left wing, especially when we have, obviously we're limiting minutes of Odegaard because he's coming back from injury. I get it, but I just don't think Trossard's good enough to start games. Stop starting him. I think he should have had that goal on the near post. Yeah, he was unlucky to hit the post.
You should have scored.
I think he was unlucky. He should have scored. He should have scored there. And people were like,
I think you got on the other side. I think you got on far post.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, you go near post, and look, like, it could have been 4 or 5 in favor of Arsenal. Nick Pope. If it wasn't for Gabriel, Nick Pope should have got man of the match. Pope was playing out of his mind. But there were a couple of shots there where we should have placed it better. I do agree. But I just think Trossard, man, like, look, this guy's like the Undertaker, man. He doesn't wake up until the end of the match. And I just can't stand it, man. Belgian Undertaker, man. I'm telling you, Belgian American badass. This guy does not rise until the end of the match. So, like, look, pause. At the end of the day, look, we got the win. We're going to talk about everybody, and we're going to talk about the entire lineup. But, man, like, fuck the rivals. We got the win. Now, we are accepting bandwagoners. We are accepting them, Flawless. That's all I'm going to say. So we got Jamal. We're going to get all the big creators. Flawless, you're next. We'll go ahead and we'll grab Staffy on the way, and we'll be there, bro. We'll be there.
You know what's crazy? Shout out to Crab. He did the same thing to me with Liverpool. That's the craziest thing. He was like, "Yeah, man, come join us over here." Never. I am Manchester United through and through. I never ever.
Yeah, you said that once.
I United through and through. You feel me? And that, like, that's
and you know what? That's what I respect about you. And shout out Saeed. I've actually met Saeed. Really, really nice guy. Like, in person, he's one of the few people I've ever met in person. But that was shameless. That was absolutely shameless. Absolutely embarrassing what I saw in his match.
You don't have the vim for Arsenal. I have. That's why.
Well, I know that's true.
You don't dislike you lot as much.
To be fair to him, he hates Liverpool more than he hates Arsenal.
Yeah. Like, Liverpool number 1 up, but he has City above you lot. Whereas for me, you lot second, and then City. Well, he has City and then you lot.
That's fair. Crosstown rivals. That's fine.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk about Gykeres. By the way, I don't want to talk about Gykeres. Let's
get to that after.
Yeah.
Donty, thoughts on the game? Obviously, we was on the watch along together, so I know you was ecstatic with the win. You crashed out on Steve, which was hilarious. Make sure Sarcasm City TV clips is where the watch along went down, people, so you can go and revisit that and watch that. And run up these likes. There's over 150. Before we go to Duncy, there's over 150 of you lot in here. Let me go closer to the mic. Over 150 of you lot watching. We're only at 29 likes. Let's get up to 50 likes, people. Hit the like button. Like check 1212, man. When you're in the city, pay the tax. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Don't see floor's yours, man. Thoughts on the win. Stand up.
Do you know what? Yeah, like Steve, I hope you get better soon, brother. You know what I'm saying? It had to be someone to take those shots. Pause. Yeah, and you know what it is? When you're a Newcastle supporter playing against my team, I don't give a flying fuck who is against. You see what I'm saying? Like we can be brothers tomorrow, but today you're dead. You know what I'm saying? So big up Steve though. Now,
Big up Steve, man.
when I saw the lineup, I was actually happy to see the lineup because earlier on, in between the Aston Villa game, I said I didn't want to see the same midfield as we previously done in the last 2 games because this is a game where we shouldn't try to match them with strength for strength because we know that Newcastle are a very bullish team. And we saw that in the first minute, Joe Linton was trying to kick down fucking Saka with no yellow card, but it is what it is. Referees are shit. Nah, so it is what it is. When I realized I was playing Eze, because I've been saying 2-1 all week. And when I realized I was playing Eze, I was like, yeah, we're good. We're good to win. And I wasn't even stressed on stream. That's the funny thing. Like, I was smiling. I was happy. I was doing me, you know what I'm saying? Just because I knew that from the moment we started off the match, we outplayed them in every metric. The only thing that we couldn't win was a physical battle. But to be honest, if you see Newcastle over the last few years, you knew that was going to happen. You knew that wasn't going to happen, especially to any team, because Newcastle, they're big, they're physical, they're like 6 foot plus players. I swear the smallest player is Tonali, or is it Gordon? One of the two. And they're both like 5'10". Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, as long as we played our football and stop thinking that we're always going to be second best just by coming into the match, be positive. And the positive that I saw was the Eze starting in the number 10. To be honest, like I was rubbing my hands together. You know what I'm saying? I hear what TJ's saying with the Trossard, and I didn't want him to start, but I understood that he could actually swap with Eze left 10. You know what I'm saying? And
he did a few times. He did a few times. You're right.
And this is why I saw it's like with those players just there, I saw the vision of what Arteta was trying to do, and this is all I ever wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? Calafiori is always gonna be that hit or miss player. He's not a left back. He can't even he does his best impressions going forward, and even going forward, he's not that great. Defensively, he's shit. This is what I'm saying. He got caught out of position numerous times, but I can't even go at him too much just because we got that win. It's easy for me to be like, yo, Arteta's shit. It's easy for me to say, do you know what, Arteta, like, yeah, we won, but you're rubbish. Like, but to be honest, I want to shout out Arteta. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Arteta because people like me and TJ, I give him slack. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes I can get personal. You get me? And it's only because of love of the club. But when Arteta gives us a team like he did, sets us out to win, right? Does in-game management, takes off subs. It's like Christian Mascara. He had a piss poor 45 minutes.
Stinker today. Stinker, bro.
And to be honest,
brutal.
He's fresh to the club. He's had one bad game in like 4.5 games. I'll take that. This is what I'm saying. Was it his fault for the goal? Yes, it was his fault for the goal. I know there was much more game to play after that. But if you would have given a thrown at least, or kick it on the other side of the field, I don't know what he would have done. Just do anything but what he did. Then that Gabriel moment wouldn't have happened. This is what I'm saying. So I'll give that down to Mascara. You know what I'm saying? It's a collection, but I'll put that down to Mascara. But then Arteta takes him off at halftime. Yeah, he only does that normally if there's an injury. So I have to shout out Arteta just for the in-game management, all right? Because like it's easy for me to say, well, he's not good enough. Well, we all know he's not good enough because you lot have heard me too many times cuss him out. But when he's doing something good, I will say, yeah, do you know what?
You're fair, you're balanced with it, which is fair.
Yeah, bro, I'm very balanced with it. For one, like let's put it this way: he started off with a good team. Yeah, because from the players that we have, right? Tell me which other player would fit in those positions. We can argue the fact of Saliba and Christian, but then we all said that last week or for Port Vale, Saliba had an awful game. You know what I'm saying? So we have to kind of be honest with it. Like, he's coming back from injury. We shouldn't really be playing him against a physical team like Newcastle for 90 minutes. So I understand that, bringing him back, because so many times we brought back players so early and then they've got injured. just because we played against a physical team or the pace of the game is way too fast for their hamstring in this early time for them, just after injury. So I understand the players that he played today. Calafiori, yeah, do you know what, right? I prefer Skelly. But then defensively wise and size wise, Calafiori is the perfect player to play there. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Skelly would have got, like, Skelly is strong and all of that, but then he's too emotional, especially in those kind of games where he's a try-hard. And sometimes try-hard, especially when we know the referee was clearly on Newcastle's side. Yeah, like, as much as he could be, I would say, in my opinion. Yeah. We know that the moment Skelly is Skelly, he'll get a red card. And he's got enough red cards so early in his career. We like, this match, right, was so important for so many reasons. Because we lost to Liverpool, because we drew to Man City, yeah. So Newcastle was literally the last big test in the first 7 games. You know what I'm saying? And so far, in my opinion, we're past. Yeah, or we just about passed. But we passed. You know what I'm saying? And like, who is it? Supermendy. I think he played awesome today. The way he controlled midfield, the way he kept us going. Literally, he was the one who was dictating the pace and the speed of our game. Right? And and the thing that I loved is that we had a passer in Supermendy and another passer in Eze playing. All right, 2 forward-thinking players. And I think this is the difference, because I can't tell you the last time this season, I'll only go on there where we played attractive football, where we played offensive football, where our first thought isn't to defend, where our first thought isn't to try and get the ball back round, yeah, from, let's say, Timber to Calafiori. Our first thought was going to Eze, to who is it, Saka, right? And I think they had decent games. But for what it was, like, Saka's just coming back from injury. To play against a bullish team like Newcastle and do what he did. Okay, he was up against Dan Burn, but Dan Burn has recovery pace and he has a last minute challenge within him. But then Saka held his own. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, from what I saw, I can't really criticize Arsenal too much on the failures of what they didn't do. Let's say the Gykeres, because I know TJ right now, Gykeres, you're on the fence with him, but Gykeres, apart from that Dr. Martin touch, I'll call it. Timberland touches for Lukaku. I'll call it a Dr. Martin touch. You hear what I'm saying? That was a heavy touch. And should he have done better? Yeah, he should have done better. You hear what I'm saying? Because me and Flores was talking, and I agree with Flores there. He should have done better. He had enough time to sort out his feet. And to be honest, the ball hit him and it was just reckless. That touch was reckless. But then that's the only bad thing he done over 90 minutes. Yeah? So I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? He put himself in a lot of positions. He was doing a lot of running. He was helping our team push up. He was taking out of his natural game is to start is to play on the last defender. But look how deep he was today to be the link-up player. You know what I'm saying? People ain't seeing that side of it. So that does also take a lot out of you and kind of makes you reset from what you've always known and done. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't really have a bad game in my eyes. Like for me, in the Arsenal team, there was a few more worse players, and I would say Declan Rice was one of them. Because Declan Rice, as a passer, he was poor today. His long balls, which he normally gets, going to the opposition team. The short passes, too short. You know what I'm saying? Or behind the players, where the players have to dramatically stop outside their stride. You know what I'm saying? He had a poor game today, in my opinion, but yet we still won. And the reason why we still won was because we had an array of attacking players. We had a number 10 that could actually dictate the game, forward-thinking players. And do you know what, yeah? You touched on about, Odegaard, Moreno, and Martinelli. They did well when they came on, because when Martinelli and Moreno came on, I put up my hood and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
you should wait and see, man.
Bruv. You know what? Yeah, you're right.
We've seen too many times.
See what you mean?
No, you're right.
Yes.
Do you know what it is? You're right. I'm not gonna cuss. I'm not gonna cuss out today because you was right. This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
I called your win. You know what I'm saying?
You better timestamp this date, blood. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not really gonna happen, but much more this season. No, I was more confident
of you lot winning there than you was. I said you lot would win the game.
Yeah. No, you did, and I respect that. You get me. And to be honest,
Flawless to Arsenal confirmed. Sorry.
yeah, it's coming. It's incoming. Don't worry. We're gonna. It's coming. To be honest, those guys, those three guys, yeah, because Martinelli's done it now 3 times off the bench. Moreno's done it once off the bench. Odegaard has got what, GA now off the bench. But to be honest, that's their place, in my opinion. Because I will start Eze over Odegaard. But the fact is, yeah, the reason why I have to also shout out Arteta on this one, because he kept Odegaard and Eze played near enough every single minute of that match, right? And he kept both of them on, right? This is how much he wanted it. He actually, because I remember us talking a few weeks ago when I said that when we're in that kind of transition where we're just attacking, right? Why are you still playing 2 pivots? Why? He took off Zubimendi, yeah, and he took off Zubimendi, Saka, and Trossard, right? And he played Martinelli, Odegaard, and Moreno, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We didn't need 2 pivots when we're going full throttle, and that's managing the game. So, like to be honest, for me, it's the easy thing for me to do is crash out and be dishonest. And I ain't got time for that shit. This is what I'm saying. Just because I'm a so-called negative Arsenal fan, so many people say, fuck that shit. I'm gonna also do better. Today they done better. So I'm gonna give them the plaudits because they did better. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, we're the only team in and around us that actually won. You know what I'm saying? How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? And once again, shout out the FA Cup champions. I mean, the FA Cup holders. You know what I'm saying? You did us a massive favor. So thank you. It's like they've done 2 things.
They won't be the last one either.
Yes,
like they gave us Eze
as well. City only 3 points off. City also won as well. City ain't too far off you. They're only 3 points off.
City. No. City's a dinosaur, brother. You know what I'm saying? They're like the T-Rex. Like they were once here, like, and it is what it is. This is what I'm saying. So, like Crystal Palace gave us Eze, yeah, and we gave them Nketiah, and Nketiah repaid us back that favor. So thank you. We appreciate you highly. God bless you.
First, TJ, thoughts on Gykeres? We'll go there before we go to Liverpool. And you lot can, like I said, get any questions in. Of course, you want to make sure we get to it. Super chat people. Those yours, TJ.
People are gonna keep calling me negative, and that's fine. I just haven't been impressed with what I've seen so far, man.
I thought you was gonna say the flip side. Go on, sorry. When you said you don't want to talk about it. Sorry, go on.
No. I'm just not didn't do anything against Port Vale. Didn't do anything today. And I keep hearing that we have to get service to this guy. Okay, that's fine. I get that. But when we do get service to him, he looks like he's wearing cement shoes, bro. Like this is where I'm getting, like Swedish mafia, bro. Like this guy looks awful. And I came on here 3 weeks ago and I put him on fraud alert because I'm seriously questioning, and people are going to be like, TJ, you're just being negative. TJ, you're trying to get clips. You're trying to get clicks for Flawless and all the shows that you go on. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Like I'm worried that he is going to be a flop because he has not looked impressive outside of the Leeds and Forest game.
Yeah. Like,
name me another game where he looked like he was doing anything or being worth being man marked. Like this guy gets on the ball and it looks like me on the ball. I have a fake hip. I'm 35 years old and I'm overweight. Like that is what this guy looks like, bro. I'm dead serious. But here's the thing: is I hugged my boots up a long fucking time ago. So like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, like, look, if we need to get him service, that's fine. Put him in there and treat him as a target 9. Like, yeah, we can hit him on the counter. Yeah, Eddie, it was never going to happen. Hold that respectfully.
3-1.
Yeah, hold that, Eddie. Stung by the bees. But yeah, no, like, and look, I want to be proven wrong by this. I want to see him step up in big games. I want to see him I want to see him start against Olympiacos and see what he can give us. Like, I want to see him in these big games. Like, if he's a striker that comes in, at the end of the day, as long as we're getting 3 points, I don't really care. But we brought you in to be this 9, to be this talisman 9, and he hasn't been that. And I think everybody and I think everybody's kind of given him the benefit of the doubt because obviously the Premier League, it's the most difficult league in the world, right? And he won the best striker in the world at the Ballon d'Or Awards. But if you look at him at Arsenal versus what he did at Portugal, you see the shortcomings a little bit more because the defenders are bigger, they're faster. And he looks like he's panicking. He doesn't look comfortable against bigger sides. And he needs to, like, the team, number one, the team around him needs to facilitate him a little bit more. I'll give him that. But he needs to work on his footwork. He needs to calm down and realize he has a good 11 or, he has a good 9 players around him in the outfield. That'll help him out. And hopefully bet into the squad. Like, look, I there's a lot of copium going on here, and I'll wrap up here, but I'm not any more impressed or unimpressed than I was heading into this match. Good. We need to see more. We have to see more. Otherwise, we're gonna be, I'm gonna be sitting here on this stream and not talking with a ton of chess because, big game. There are more big games coming up. Obviously, not until I think our next big one is in like November, right? When we play Spurs. Yeah. Like November 7th when was it the 16th? I don't remember. Either way, we need him to adjust a little bit more quickly because Tottenham, no matter what, form goes out the window and they have a better manager. No matter what you say about him right now, he's more pragmatic. He will sit back against us. And we need him to actually fire to score against the Thomas Frank low block. I don't care. I don't care who's on the pitch. That Tottenham team is in Gykeres' form is good enough to shut down Gykeres right now. So need to see improvement, man. That's all I'm going to say. Need to see improvement. I'm not going to get overly emotional about it. We got the win. He wasn't especially a part of it, but I don't care. We won. Yeah. We showed that we had the mentality today. And that's all I've been asking for 3 years of being on YouTube. For years before that, since when Arteta came in, mentality. And we showed it today. That's why I'm over the moon, man. I'm really not going to say that, but say much bad about Arsenal today. I'm not. Can't.
Yeah. All right, TJ. I'm with you on that because you see Gykeres, he came with such a big reputation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He came
90 goals in 20 in 2 seasons. That's all I kept hearing.
Like when you score those kind of things, you are gonna have a target on your back, your chest, your forehead, and all the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? And when us, man, or when people like us that's watching him, these are the games that he needs to be scoring in. And I get it, Vicar, and he hasn't had no service, and I've been calling that out for a very long time. But then when you get those moments like you did today, when the ball comes to you within the box, and then you do a heavy touch like that, it doesn't help. It doesn't help you. The best way to shut up people is to score. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And not just to score against a team like Forest, who was on a decline with a new manager that day or that week. Do you know what I'm saying? It's against a seasoned team like Newcastle, someone that's had their structure, someone that's big and bullyish. You hear what I'm saying? They're the teams that you need to be scoring against. Yeah. With the no service, I understand that. But then sometimes you got to kind of make your own. You got to make your own goals if you're not getting.
You got to do better with what you got given because there's moments he had.
It's not like he's never seeing the ball. Like there are people. There are people in the Arsenal fan base, and I think you were getting around to this, Don C. There are people in the Arsenal fan base that are acting like he never touches the ball.
Yeah,
that is not true.
There's one where Eze had the ball on the edge of the box and he played a good pass to him, and then you took the ball off him. It might have been Chow. I think it was Chow.
Yeah, I think it was Chow.
You got to do better. You got to get a shot off. You got to go past him. Like you mentioned there, Don C. Sorry to cut you off. Let's not forget the reputation he came in with. This is not some young, unproven 21-year-old. This is someone who came here, massive reputation, humongous reputation, more goals than games, celebration and all this type of stuff. You have to do more. 110. As I put it this way, if this was Havertz, you get Kane for it.
Of course. And that's my whole point. Like I said, I'm not going to really go at him today just because, like, do you know what?
If Havertz was that, people wouldn't hear that. Sorry to cut you off. People wouldn't hear that. Oh, he's not getting
really good point. Yeah.
If it was Havertz. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, and we all know what Havertz is. That's what I'm saying. So it's not that I'm giving him time. It's more that because of this game in isolation, I'm trying to just look at the game as its whole. Yeah, and to be honest, I'd rather obviously I'd rather get 3 points regardless. Yeah, but a win like today, it's always nice to win against a team like Newcastle, as we did today. Leave it late because it showed that Arsenal players dug deep. Right? Today, Arsenal players actually played for the fucking badge. You know what I'm saying? Right? And Gykeres was a part of that, whether we like it or not, or it'll be nice for him just to do his job first and foremost. But then I got to shout out Pope for a lot of the saves that he did today. You know what I'm saying? So, but Gykeres, like he needs to be scoring, and he needs to be scoring fast because ain't got no time to be sentimental. Ain't got no time to be like, do you know what? Yeah, I'll give you time. You come with that reputation. You've been scoring those goals. Do you know what? You're at Arsenal now. Show us what you got, or get the fuck out. It's as simple as that. I ain't got time to be, oh yeah, but he might come. No, next season. No, fuck that, bro. I ain't one of them next season Arsenal fans. You get me? Like Netflix, the only Netflix that I do is chilling with my missus. You get me? I don't do that rerun. No, fuck that, mate. They got time for that, mate.
Bro, and look, like they're talking like, oh yeah, we have a ton of time. Bro, look at this team that we have.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm on Arteta's neck. Pause when we don't perform well. Look at the team that you have. We have the best squad, and I will argue this. We have the best squad in the Premier League on talent.
Your team is
the best.
Yeah.
This, if we do not take advantage of this, man, like we are going to regret it for decades. I repeat myself, for decades. We have not seen this good of a side since the mid-2000s, and I will stick by that. I will stick by that. We just need the people to come out and perform and be consistent. Our players on their best day can beat anybody in the world. Anybody. But it's just being able to show up.
I agree with that.
Bro.
You're right.
No, I'm with you on that, man. We do have the best squad in the league. Like I wouldn't say player for player, but then as a squad and a squad depth,
as a whole.
Because people are talking when a lot of people talk about squads, they're talking about the first 11. Yeah, forgetting the bench guys and the guys in reserve. You know what I'm saying? Just look at Arsenal's bench today. Just look at Arsenal's bench today. Like, what team can bring on the players that we did? What team could take off Mascara and bring on one of the best defenders in England? What team can do that? This is what I'm saying. So, and the thing is, our bench guys are the ones who's scoring. It's like, I get that. The first teamers, they're tiring them out, make them lose focus and everything, and the bench guys just give the sucker blow. Pause. All right? I get that. You know what I'm saying? But then no other team can do that.
Out, man.
And then, do you know what it is? It's one of those things where, like, obviously we've got that fucking trolls in the chat and all of that. Oh yeah, but Arsenal ain't gonna win a trophy. No, do you know what it is? We probably won't win a trophy this season. But do you know what it is? If we do, yeah, I want to see all of you here to enjoy the parade on screen. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all you motherfuckers here. I don't want to see no track runners, bro, because so many people's got so much things to say. They're like earlier on about Arsenal's gonna lose what? Arsenal's gonna lose who? Yeah. But guess what? At full time, I didn't see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's running away. It seems like 2025 is the running year. It's what it is.
Bro, it's just so funny to watch the rivals after we win. And look, like I'm gonna be shameless today, and I get on Arsenal fans for being a little bit too shameless. But after today, man, like how can you not? Like if we don't win a trophy this season, we know what the problem is. I've said this before, I'll say it again. We know what the problem is. And on this form that we are on currently, I think we can do it. Now, coming out as defensively as we did and playing like we did against Port Vale wasn't extremely encouraging, but I think I'm hoping, this is hope, I'm hoping that he is building something behind the scenes and instilling something that will help us down the line. Like, yeah, playing defensive football this early in the season, we did this 2 seasons ago, where we were extremely defensive, didn't get out of the blocks very quickly. And then when January came around, we were firing. But by that point, it was too late, right? So I'm of the opinion that if we keep this consistency and perform like we have through the rest of the season, through the first 6 games, man, we could do it. We could do it. And I saw the comment in the Liverpool on Liverpool in the chat, and I just want to comment on this.
Yeah,
Liverpool are there to be gotten at.
damn.
They are not as good as everybody thinks they are. Okay? You saw that this weekend, and you saw that through the first 5 matches of the season for them. They have weak points. They come in expecting to win, and they play like they expect to win. And then when it comes down to the last minute and they're about to drop points, then they start playing. If you get at them early and you make them suffer early, they will drop points. They will. And the only reason they beat us is because of the Szoboszlai screamer that you see once every couple of years, every 5 years in the Premier League, a screamer like that. They are there to be gotten at. I'm not sold on Liverpool at all. You bring in the best.
Do you expect them to get better, TJ?
I expect them to get better, but I also think like that the midfield is there to be gotten at. Wirtz looks like shit. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you.
TJ, say that again.
Wirtz looks like shit. He does not look like he is a Premier League level midfielder. The guy is doing up German James Bond. He is not good. He is not as good as everybody thinks he is. And you come over here from the German league, he makes the German league look bad coming over here. Say what you want about Gykeres in the Portuguese league. I've heard it. I've seen it, whatever. Wirtz is mailing in stinker after stinker after stinker, and all I'm hearing from Liverpool fans are excuses for him. Oh, well, he's not bedded into the team yet, so we got to give him time, blah, blah, blah. If we said about any of our players, give him time, we would never hear the end of it. So I am not going to get off your neck, pause, because he hasn't done anything for Liverpool. Oh, well, he's so good off the ball. What does that sound like? Does that sound familiar to anybody? Oh, he's so good off the ball. Oh, yeah, I heard that about another German. The Germans must be really, really good off the ball. These are the same conversations we were having about Kai Havertz 2 years ago. And Kai Havertz, on the average, has been mid. I am not going to chill because this is YouTube. If somebody wants to come at me with receipts in 3 weeks, fine. I don't care. So, Adont, respectfully, hold that. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. If it wasn't for Alisson and it wasn't for Virgil van Dijk, it would have been 6-0. 6.
Palace created a lot against them.
Gykeres is a fraud. You have a lot of people on that team that are not as good as they think they are. I think they're there to be gotten at.
Gykeres, do you say you don't rate Gykeres highly?
I don't rate Gykeres. Outside of the Arsenal match, he's not been good. He was good against us. He hasn't been good in any other games.
No, to be honest. Hi, TJ.
There you go, Duncy. Big up Zare for the raid as well, man. Everyone, make sure you subscribe.
Big up Zare, man.
Zare talks, make sure. But big up to everyone for the raid. We're too short of 50 likes, man. Get us up to 60 likes, people, and hit the subscribe button. Go on. Floor's yours. Thoughts, Duncy.
Yeah, no, big up Zare, man. All right, Liverpool. I'm not saying they can't go up another gear. All right. What I'm saying is that they got 110 million in Wirtz. And it's been 7 games. And he's got 0 assists, 0 goals, 0 pre-assists, or whatever the hell you want to call it, right?
Hockey assists.
Like to be honest, he's just a body on the field, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He's pathetic, man, so far. You could say, like, people saying, oh, yeah, it's going to take him time to blend in. I've had people, I've been on this channel, this platform, right, having a let's say a conversation with a particular person's side, and he's telling me that we should move into the left, and I'm like, so you spend 110 mil for a number 10 to move into the left? Like, don't try and mug me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to treat me like I'm a fucking Tottenham fan. Like, I ain't stupid out here. Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, we never treat you like a European champion. That's facts.
No. Oh, cup winners, cup.
Oh my god! Oh, this is so shameless.
As you were, man.
I can't wait for us to talk about Man United. I can't wait.
No, it's like words, right? Like if you don't understand what I was saying before about Gykeres, when you come with a price tag and a reputation, you have to live up to your reputation. Otherwise, questions needs to be asked. And the thing is, the same energy we're giving other teams, we're giving them more to our own because we give a fuck about our own. Yeah, Liverpool's just for the banter's sake, but then we have to talk about it where it's like you cost 110 mil, you broke the world record, right? And then you can't even get as minimal as an assist. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm hearing that you got to play him in a different position just to give his confidence up. I'm just hearing excuses, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying at this moment in time, he hasn't done well. You know what I'm saying? So far, he's flopped because we can only go on the previous game. So he has flopped. So that's 110 million down the drain. Like if he comes good in 6 months' time, then do you know what, right? I will still turn around and say, well, do you know what? Yeah, good for him. But then when he first started, he was very, very shaky. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's not that his passing is off. Like he's got decent passing, but that's all he's got. What was it? Yesterday he had a chance, right? He should have like a person that cost 110 million should have scored that chance that he had. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a bad chance.
Someone with his technical ability, right? Like there was no way of him not scoring. You know what I'm saying? Or as minimum as it is, because he's also on the corners. He hasn't got an assist yet. And you got big Virgil van Dijk in the box. Come on, man. Like he's been piss poor. Like Leverkusen, they're laughing all the way right now. They got 110 million
all the way to the bank, bro.
Them man Jedi mind fucked you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's horrible. Like they might want to talk about Isak. Okay, let me show you lot something, yeah. But this is how I know some fans are just idiots, yeah, plain and simple idiots. They will disrespect a player like Gykeres and say, well, he hasn't done it in the Premier League. Isak has done it in the Premier League. What's your excuse now?
That was no, and here's the thing. Oh my God. Oh, Hussam, Don Fraud, bro. That Jordanian cigarette merchant. I swear to God, this guy came out here and said we have to give Isak time. What? Dude, this guy was cooking at Newcastle. He comes into you and he looks like he's Bambi. Dude, this guy, like, give me a break. This guy has been in the Prem for 2 years, and we have to wait for him to adjust? No. Dauncey, do you know how, like, imagine if 2 years ago we brought in Declan Rice and he was putting in these performances. Imagine that. Imagine we would be dragged through the streets.
Yeah.
Dragged through the streets because we spent 100 M's on him. But they spent 110. Oh, yeah, it's time. We need time. 130 mil. Time. What? If I'm spending 130 mil, you better get to work. What?
It's true.
Time? We don't have time. What are you talking about? Arsenal are 2 points behind us. Time. Give me a break. Give me a break, bro. Hypocrites. Hypocrites, all of them. And I get it. It's YouTube. I get it. It's fine. You got to go out there and you got to say the most sometimes. I get it. But that is shameful. A shameful take from Liverpool fans to say. Because they're like, oh, yeah, we don't use excuses. We're not Arsenal. And then 2 seconds later, they're like, oh, well, Isak is new in the team. Fuck off. Fuck off. What? Sorry, my voice just went up way high there. But I'm serious, dude.
That's why I didn't interrupt. Get off your chest.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Dude, we would be, Dauncey, you and I, if we came with that energy, we would be drawn and quartered. If we said that we need to give Gykeres more time, we would be drawn and fucking quartered in the streets of YouTube.
That's true. Yeah.
But we come out here and we say, you know what? He needs to be doing better. That's all you got to say. He needs to be doing better. He doesn't need time. Yeah. The guy's the best striker in the world, according to the Ballon d'Or voting. Best striker in the world. Go out there and prove it.
Facts,
bro.
Yeah, facts, but fuck the Ballon d'Or. This is what I'm saying. We all know that they pick who they want to pick, innit? But then that's what
I think Dembele deserved it, but
yeah.
Lamine Yamal will win the next 5 and it'll be all right.
Yeah, but it's easy for Dembele to deserve it because the pool has been so shit. So it is what it is.
Good point.
You see with Isak and Wirtz, it's just that it's like you see Don Hansam, because someone said it in the chat. He said that Newcastle got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Newcastle got robbed, like you man got robbed for 110 mil. It is what it is, like, you know what I'm saying. So talk about your own house. Talk about your own house, like, bro. Did you know what? Yeah, fans will say whatever. Do you hear me? I'm saying, like, it's just that when you look at your own team, you've got to kind of be honest with it, right? And Liverpool, they haven't been great. I think the difference is because Liverpool are the reigning champions and they have got talent within their team. They're hard workers. They're hard workers with a lot of skill, a lot of pace and so forth. And they are very, they are, how can I put it, a momentary team. Yeah, you give them one moment, they're going to take it. Yeah. If you actually look on the last, 5-6 games, Salah has been piss poor. And by now, Salah would have had about 4 goals. Even in his poor stage. Yeah. So you can see a massive decline there. Gravenberch hasn't been the same since the second half of the season, last season. And he's kind of brought that form into this season. Right. Virgil van Dijk is decent, but you can see that he's lost a yard of pace and he hasn't got that aura, that farming aura as he used to have. The only player that's actually doing what they've been doing for the last few years is Alisson. You know what I'm saying? And you saw that noticeably on Saturday.
He was fantastic.
Without him, he's the only player that cannot get injured in that team. Because if he gets injured in that team, unfortunately, there's no other goalkeeper in this world they can replace him with because he's that great.
I think they would miss what's it called though. I think they would miss Van Dijk if he was to get injured.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they would miss
especially with Kanate, the way he's been playing this season. Holy shit.
Kanate, the particular.
No, I don't rate, dude. I rated Kanate 2 years ago. Ever since it's been a decline. Like this guy is also on fraud watch in a big way. And now that Saliba is
carrying Van Dijk, to be honest, it was a whole different conversation. Go on as you were.
Oh, I was gonna say you're just trying to piss me off. No, like, dude. Now you know what's so funny is like now that Saliba signed that deal, that 5-year deal with us. Now Kanate's linked to Real Madrid. It's like, okay, have the B Tech, the C Tech Saliba. Have him. Go ahead. No, I rated Kanate 2 years ago. He was a menace. He was a menace.
Kanate has been piss poor. Like, to be honest, the whole defense as a whole hasn't been that great. And this is why let's say Crystal Palace brought the game to them. And you know, it's funny because it's something that Lex said. Yeah, he said the blueprint was there for other teams to beat us. Just look at the PSG game, right? And when you actually break it down and look at it, if you defend, if you're trying to defend the goal of Liverpool, they will score because they're just spamming balls in and players in. You know what I'm saying? Law of averages. But if you bring the game to them, like Crystal Palace did, and on the counter attack and so forth, like you saw what happened yesterday. And to be honest, Liverpool shouldn't even have got that goal because it was a fucking handball by Salah, which people are also not talking about. They want to talk about robberies. My man handballed the ball, and there was like, and VAR said, no, it wasn't a fucking handball. Are you stupid? You know what I'm saying? So, like, Liverpool haven't been the same team. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna turn around and say, oh, is it gonna be Arsenal's year this year? Because it's always Arsenal's year until it's not. Yeah. It's just that Liverpool are there for the taking. But the question is, right? Let
me ask you the same question, Don C. Do you see them getting better though to the point they are a problem?
No, I can't see them getting better.
So you thinking they don't like this performance-wise, their levels like this throughout the most of the
No. They will up their game. They will up their game, but it's not going to be it's not going to be very dramatic.
So
because how much more running can they really do? Yeah. And they're not really a transition team. They're a very much so attack.
Yeah, I'm just talking about their individual. I'm talking about tactically. I'm talking about them not only the individual players playing better. I don't think anyone outside of Alisson, Van Dijk, Gravenberch, is actually performing to a good level for them from an individual standpoint.
Mm.
So once them individuals raise their levels and get, so let's say, let me throw in Ekatike as well. Before I forget.
Yeah, Ekatike's a baller.
Mhm.
But wait until, let's say, Isak, Salah, McAllister, the two fullbacks, Gykeres and Frimpong start playing well. How much does that increase their level overall once the individuals?
No. Did you know is if all of those what you mentioned start increasing their skill set and go up another level, bro, it's fucking game over for everyone. It's end game. You know what I'm saying? It's the Vengeance v Thanos. That's what it is. Clip of the fingers, and then it's next season. That's what it's gonna be like. All right, but I can't see that. I can't see that happening, to be honest.
Okay.
I really can't see that happening just because Salah's had bad touches. Like the downfall of Salah in the last few games has been horrible. And we could, do you know what the funny thing is? We can say that it's only the first few games, but then that's how you judge teams, right? From the last few
You can
games.
only judge them off what you would expect, like I say. And it's me saying this, I despise Liverpool, but like Havertz, Isak, Salah, Gykeres, Frimpong, Kanate, not necessarily all of them, but the vast majority of them, I just throw McAllister in there to start performing better, which will have them performing better as well. Obviously, I hope I'm wrong. I hope they continue. You know what I'm saying? I hope that Verts goes 0038. I just don't see it happening, but go on, carry on as you were.
But do you know what? Yeah, I've got a shout at the manager, right? Because I was listening to his press conference afterwards, and he came out and said they wasn't good enough. He said Crystal Palace was a better team in the first half, and it was we played a lot better in the second half. This is what I'm saying. And the thing that I liked what he didn't actually praise his team for doing rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, my team needs to do better, and that's plain and simple. And that's what you call a seasoned manager, a manager that wants more, that a manager that's not afraid to criticize his players when they're doing bad. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between a title-winning manager and a manager that makes excuses week after week after week to try and get himself out of the limelight. You know what I'm saying? So, to be honest, as an Arsenal footballer, I hope Liverpool stay at this level, right? At this level. But a person who loves football, I hope Liverpool stay at this level, because we need to at least be competing as we do in second place, as we will get at least until fucking March or April. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask Flawless a question. Flawless, do you think they stay at this level?
No.
Because you were alluding, you were asking. You don't. You think that they're gonna get out of it?
Yeah, I think they get better. I think there's too much time. Even if, like, let's say Slot doesn't know how to figure it out, which I think he will, because he seems smart enough. There's so much talent over there that eventually they figure it out. Like, we talking about, that's why I went through the players who are actually playing well. Like TK, yes. Gravenberch, yes. Van Dijk, Alisson, yes. I don't think the rest are performing well at all. Isak's just got back, just got into the side. He's not been at it. Salah's not been at it. Gakpo's been horrible. Verts has gone 007. So that's out. That's pretty much your entire attack bar one man. Midfield wise, Shabazz, McAllister's not been at it either. You got Curtis Jones. Okay. The two fullbacks. I expected Gykeres to be better because he's from within the Premier League. He's not been at it there. Granted, Frimpong's been injured, so it's unfair to criticize him heavily. And Kanate, who I rate, hasn't been at it either. So I do expect them to get better with the amount of talent. Same way if this was Arsenal and you lot were going through this, we're winning games but weren't performing well, I expect Arsenal to get better, yes. I don't expect Gykeres to stay at the level he's at currently, to be honest. Yeah. I expect you lot to get better, because I always not back talent, because obviously I don't like Arsenal and Liverpool, but I'll always back talent anywhere to go and deliver. I'm saying if you're a talented individual, and especially when you're surrounded by talented players, you go, all right, cool. Yeah. I think Gykeres at Arsenal, there's enough attacking talent around him where he'll get goals and stuff like that. Whether it be good enough to take you over the top, I don't know. It is alarming what's going on with him, but it is still early. And on the flip side, if he had got 10 goals in his first 6 and people were overdoing it, I'd be telling people, hey, you lot need to calm down. It's only 6 games. So on the flip side, it's the same with it. But players both managers are under pressure. You spend big money, they spend big money. Only one of you lot can win the league. Yes, you're both in for the Champions League as well. That'd be tough to win. But yeah, I expect Liverpool to get better. I'd be very surprised if they just stay like this. I hope they do, but I'd be super shocked. Go on.
I think that the starting 11 that you've been seeing is not going to be what is going to be consistently in place for them. Gykeres, I don't think, is going to be starting or getting a lot of time.
You reckon
this guy has been I think Robinson comes back in, to be honest.
Yeah,
Dude, no, yeah, no. I mean, and Anton Anonymous, number one, excellent profile pick. Number two,
yeah, of course, man. Goat cartoon, man. I didn't even clock that was the goat Huey Freeman.
dude, big up Huey every time. No, I just think Kirkes isn't the levels of Liverpool. To be honest with you, look, like he's been garbage, and the only time that he's really locked up a player was against Nani Madueke, and Nani Madueke, he's a roller coaster. He's not consistent. He's not. Everybody bigged him up for his performance against Nottingham Forest. He was great before he got injured, and I hate to see him injured because I think he's a good player, but he is mad inconsistent.
That's
so if
game.
You're hanging your what?
I said, yeah, I agree. That's his game. Like, he is inconsistent. That's Nani Madueke in a nutshell.
Yeah. So if you're gonna go out there and gas up locking up Nani Madueke, fine. But other than that, he's been garbage. So I think Robertson starts. He's gonna start again, like and consistently for Liverpool to come out of the shaky form that they've been in. Again, everybody's gonna run. This is the first game they've lost all season. Fine, get it. But they have been shaky. They have been. Nobody is going to deny that. If you are waiting until the 80th, 90th minute to win games consistently, you're doing something wrong. So I'm ready. All I know is that Flawless. I can totally see what you are saying, that they are going to be, they're going to hit a second level and they're going to go on a run. Okay, cool. I hope that doesn't happen.
Oh, same.
I hope that doesn't happen.
I can't stand him. But yeah, I think with the amount of talent, it'd be disingenuous of me to go, hey, with all that talent, they're not. And they're winning games without it, even though it's not. I don't think it's sustainable over the course of the season. I think it is over a period of time. But it's going to be interesting. Yeah. So you two more confident of winning the league? You're talking about Liverpool being you can get at them. Arsenal, obviously, you lot have a lot of talent over there, despite the question marks you both have over the manager. Any more belief that you lot can go win the league?
I'll let Don C go first because
I
have a couple of things I want to look at real quick.
Okay. No. No. I would love to say I have all the belief in the world and Arsenal have turned the corner. But fuck that, bro. In this one game in isolation, we've done well. Yeah, it was a great game. It was like just bits of Arsenal of old, passing, moving, breaking down the low block at times, leaving it late. You know what I'm saying? That hunger, that fighting for the badge, that passion, and all of that fucking bullshit that a lot of these fans bring out. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, I don't trust Arteta. Yeah. I do not trust Arteta as far as I can throw him. And I'm a very strong young man. Yeah. I can throw people very far. Yeah. And to be honest, I don't trust this motherfucker. Because this motherfucker will still revert to a 7 defensive team. You know what I'm saying? Man team. And that's what's and that's what's
interesting to see the next Big 6 game, what you lot do.
It's like
Chelsea.
Chelsea against Chelsea and Tottenham. Against Chelsea and Tottenham. Yeah. I'm more looking at that Tottenham game because there's gonna be more emotions within that game. The Chelsea game. I know we're going to beat Chelsea, yeah, because of the way Chelsea play. They're going to come at us. They don't really know how to play deep, so that's going to kind of work to our favor, right? So I'm not really fussed about Chelsea like that, and I'm not saying Chelsea's a bad team before Warrior and all the rest of them crash out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the way they've been cursing them out. That's the nicest thing I've heard about Chelsea all weekend, fam. Trust.
No, don't wait.
They're not done learning. They're not done learning lessons yet. Shout out.
Today I'm on my respectful thing. You get what I'm saying? Like,
before you carry on, Marshall didn't say that, did he? You say they're learning lessons. Is that what you said?
No. He said we were learning after the Brentford draw. He said that they were still learning lessons, and I lost my fucking mind on him on American Waffle. He said that they were learning lessons, and every single time they've dropped points, which has been every match since, I go, oh, so you're still learning lessons? Oh, you're learning lessons. You're learning lessons. Freaking losing to Brighton, learning lessons. Okay. Got it.
Hey, Master, you're my guy, but yo, you make it tough to defend you at times. Big
Dude,
up
no,
Gabriel.
I couldn't believe it. I can't
See?
wait
Look,
to
I
be on a
told you,
panel
man.
with him.
It's the nicest thing I've heard about Chelsea all weekend on this platform. He says we did not learn lessons. Shout out to the idiot Maresca. Big up Warrior J. Even like that. He's been cursing out Chelsea.
I think outside of them, I think outside of the United match, Maresca is not the core of the problem. Really, I think it's the fact that they didn't reload on the back line. They don't have a good goalkeeper. Like Stevie Wonder could see that they needed to replace Sanchez, and everybody's saying, oh well, we'll have Penders next season and blah blah blah. Okay, what about this season? You have that Spanish fraud who is going to cost you 15 points individually again, and I'm here for it. Have fun in the Europa League next season. Like I'm dead. No, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Like you have that back line which is absolutely shambolic, and then you have a goalkeeper that's no better. So, but oh well, we have Cold Palmer and Neto and Joao Pedro, and it's just like, so what? Behind them, they got shit.
Hey, don't
They got
disrespect
shit.
that,
They're gonna be in Europa League, and look, like I understand why everybody's pissed off at Maresca. Like I get it, but you got to look at the quality of players that you have and realize that you're not that good. Like there are areas where they are razor thin.
Facts. No. Chelsea are not that good. This is why I said we're going to beat them. I'm not really.
I think we'll beat them
Chelsea.
too. I think we'll beat them. We'll beat them.
For one, they can't. Their place. The next game is it your place or their place?
No, our next game is West Ham.
Well, our next game is Olympiacos at home. Our next game is Olympiacos at home, but we play. I'm looking at the schedule because I wanted to be confident in my answer. Chelsea at home on November 30th, or Chelsea at the Bridge on November 30th.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I knew it was coming up soon. Sorry, go on.
Yeah,
that's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, that's Sunday.
Yeah, that's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday late game.
Newcastle. No, I mean not Newcastle. Fucking Chelsea, man. Unless they do something dramatic in the next 6 weeks, I can't see them doing shit. I can actually see them
world champions.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me put that to bed quickly. Yeah. Big up the World Community Shield holders. Yeah.
I said the World Community Shield holders.
It's a glorified Community Shield for the world. You know what I'm saying? You man won it. You man won the Conference League. Big up to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's your level, but if that's what you want and you man want to keep on singing that, I guess that's your level. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they won an invitational tournament that didn't have Barcelona, didn't have Liverpool, didn't have Arsenal, didn't have you can keep naming teams. They shoehorned in Inter Miami.
We just beat them, Manchester United. That's what I said.
Oh God, yeah.
Yes, okay.
So that means by those standards, that means Grimsby Town is better than Chelsea. So better than the world champions.
We can run whatever fuck Chelsea. I'm with you, man. We can run whatever ridiculous agenda you want. If it's crashing on Chelsea or Liverpool, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm with it. Me.
Oh, I just love the Chelsea the crash out that I saw from the Chelsea content creators after 3 months of just relentless bullshit. It's been fantastic, to be honest with you. It's been fantastic. The last 3 weeks we've been eating good. That's all I'm gonna say. Last 3 weeks we've been eating real good.
We've been eating Wagyu beef, bro. We've been eating Wagyu beef.
100%, man. No, and Flawless, I want to answer your question about if I'm more confident. Ask me on, and I mean this, ask me on December 1st.
Okay, let me pull up
December 1st, because we have what some would call an easier run in the league. Olympiacos in the champs, I think we'll beat them comfortably. But then we have Atletico Madrid. Yeah. Okay. So let's go through the schedule. Olympiacos, we should win that. West Ham, we should win that. Fulham away, that's always been a bogey for us.
It's a tough game.
It's a tough game, no matter what. Even if they got, I think they got packed by Aston Villa today too. But yeah, if we beat Fulham, that's a big statement, and it's these games where we slip up, right? It historically anyway. Last year, no, that was at Bournemouth. Away at Bournemouth when we got carded and we lost.
Yes. Was it
it's those? Yeah, the Saliba red card, the bozo move. Like these are the games where I need to see us getting all 3 points. It's not so much like through the first 6 games. If I'm going to give us a grade, I'm going to give us a B+, B+, A-, because we were able to get over the hump at Newcastle, and obviously losing at Liverpool is never good. Drawing Man City at home is never good, but those are not the games where we slipped up last season. The games where we slipped up last season are the Crystal Palaces, or as a potential Fulham,
Newcastle,
Aston Villa, Everton.
You worried about that? West Ham got
no, not really. No. I think that the manager is is only one of their problems. I think Nuno has a long list of things that he needs to address before they're ready to take us on. I think we'll win. I think we will. The only games I'm really, really worried about in that run through November, obviously Fulham away, Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, but we're not really talking about Atletico Madrid. We're not really talking about champs. Crystal Palace will be difficult because that's just a difficult team.
Brentford will be difficult.
Brentford stung by the bees. I think Sunderland at the Stadium of Light is going to be really, really interesting.
Yeah.
I still think we win, but I think it's going to be interesting. Tottenham, we should beat them. If we get out of there with less than, I think if we get out of there with less than 2 L's and less than 2 draws, then on December 1st, then I think I'm going to start believing.
West Ham at home, Fulham away, Palace at home, Burnley away, Sunderland away, Spurs at home, Chelsea away. They're all winning. Obviously, winning them all is tough, but they are all very winnable games.
They are winnable games. The only ones that really give me, we could win all of those games, but it's just the past is like making my eye twitch a little bit, which is why I mentioned Sunderland. I mean, Sunderland are in 5th place. They've been playing good football. Do I think they'll fall off and they're not going to maintain what they've been doing? Obviously, I think they'll survive, but I don't think that they're going to stay where they are. But again, like they're a well-built team. They play good football. And then obviously just Crystal Palace, Fulham. Those are the ones that really give me pause. Tottenham. If we don't beat Tottenham at home, bro, like, ugh.
You see Fulham, fuck Tottenham. You see Fulham, I think we'll beat Fulham simply because the way that they play. They're coming out to attack us because they play. It's hard for us. I haven't seen us lose when a team tries to play football with us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Most teams beat us on the counter attack, and they sit deep, and then they get that lucky goal or whatever it is, and then they go on from there. Sunderland have been quite good, so I'll give them that respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be as tough as the Newcastle game, but I can see us still beating them. The Spurs game now, that's going to be the interesting one. Just because it's a new look Spurs, right? They've got something to prove, and they want the bragging rights in North London. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to come to our place and just park.
Yeah, park the bus. And it's so funny that they won a trophy last year, but yet no one gives a shit about Tottenham. You know what I'm saying? The best looking toilet I've ever seen. It is where it is. I'm still crying out 3 points. It's the Brentford game that I'm kind of watching out for, because Brentford is that team that when on their day.
Yeah, Brentford's at your place after Chelsea. A couple days after Chelsea.
Yeah, after Chelsea as well, because that run there is crazy, because like since the start of the season, we have 1 or 2 games that we know is a guaranteed 3-pointer, and then we've got 2 tough matches back to back. Yeah. In that week of November, we have 3 matches back to back, plus the added of Atletico Madrid. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very tough month. This is why I can understand why TJ said that on the 1st of December, we'll kind of know where our season's going. The only reason why I cannot back Arteta and be on 100% positive and say, oh yeah, do you know what? Yeah, this is our year, is simply because of Arteta. Because in those matches, guaranteed with life being life, you're going to get injuries and all of that. And the way Arteta runs his plays into the ground. But I don't want to hear about injuries anymore. I'm tired of that, bro. I'm tired of excuses. You know what I'm saying?
The Brentford game's at the Emirates. It's 3rd of December. So it's just after. You're not playing 30th of November.
No, 30. Yeah, well, I said I'm going to judge him after the Chelsea match at Stamford Bridge. But he's right. But he's 100% right though. And look, the way that Brentford, I think, are outperforming expectations right now. I think they are going to fall off. I'm not as worried about Brentford as I am, say, Chelsea at the Bridge or Tottenham at the Emirates. I'm not. The quality of player will eventually come through. Like, you know, I guess big up Jordan Henderson, I guess. Like he's been playing well, but you know. But Flawless, what do you gotta say, bro? Like, look, Flawless, I have not been on YouTube, okay? I have not been Flawless. Flawless. Big up to everyone that's not no. Flawless, wait a second. Flawless, wait a second. You got stung. You're like Macaulay Culkin and My Girl right now, bro. You are suffering. You are dead, bro. What happened? What happened?
Manchester United happened. That's what happened.
Bruno Fernandes, bro.
Can't even score penalties.
How many penalties is that now that he missed?
He missed 2 out of 3.
That's
and he's only missed 6 the entire time he's been here. And 2 of those have come in the last 3. So he's missed 4 in 4 seasons. Or 5, however long he's been here. Yeah, he's only missed 4. He's only missed 1 a season and he's missed 2 already. That's when you know it's bad. Bruno missed like that's him. In a nutshell, one thing he is an exceptional penalty taker. And even then, but yeah, in regards to the game and what happened, Manchester United happened. I don't think anyone's shocked that we lost the game. Terrible. By the way, Flawless, do not say Bruno would score this. I thought he was, but then I did say that he missed his last one in London, which he did. Because the last one he missed was against Fulham. So he missed one. Yeah, both in West. Clearly the certain, so he probably missed one against Chelsea when we go there too. But that's on him. People are going to blame me for it, but we move. But yeah, just typical horrible man management, not even man management, horrible lineup, I should say. And not even a surprise, the fact that Maguire's out there, Shaw's out there, Bayindir's in goal, Agate's out there with Bruno in the pivot.
Shaw as your middle center back.
They keep on doing this.
Or Maguire, Maguire, not Shaw. Maguire.
Yeah, Maguire was the center.
Shaw, yeah, and then but you still have Luke Shaw in 2025.
Yeah, Luke Shaw. And you have Euro
Luke
there.
Shaw in 2025. Flawless.
You have Euro there. You have Heaven there. Play one of them. Fredrickson's there. Play another centre back. But this manager, again, for whatever reason, wants to die on the hill with these players. Like I said, Shaw, Maguire, Agate, Bayindir, who actually made some great saves. But I said with Bayindir, when Lemens came in, if he doesn't play, any mistake, I'm looking at the manager first, and as good as Bayindir did play, because he made some very good saves. He made 2 very good saves in the first half. Second half, he made 1 good save. He's at fault for the 3rd goal. He should save that. It's well struck, like very, very well struck. It goes down the middle of the goal and it's not into the roof of the net. And I was saying this, I was like, because at first I thought, oh yeah, just a quality strike. And then I seen it again, one replay. I was like, nah, you should save that. Bad positioning, but we know he's a terrible goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a terrible. As Cunha already played 6 games, because I know he was injured. Shout out to Cunha. Are you concerned with Cunha and Mbeumo's form, Flawless? Do you think their form will be back after Amorim gets sacked? Cunha's no, because he's not played as much. Because Cunha only played the first game against Arsenal where he was bright. Played against Fulham, wasn't the best. Then he got injured against Burnley. So he was injured against Burnley. Was it Burnley? I think it was Burnley, the Burnley game. So he played in that, got injured early on, didn't play up against Manchester City, only played a few minutes against Chelsea, and then obviously came back today yesterday against Brentford. And that was his worst, what's it called? That was his worst performance. So Cunha, no, and Mbeumo's been terrible. He's been horrible. Yes, his form is concerning. He has been, and there's certain things that you should do regardless. But yeah, and I rate, and this is not me saying Mbeumo.
I rate that you say that, by the way. I rate that you say that you can't blame everything on Amorim, man. He needs to be doing a lot better.
Yeah, there's certain things that you should do. Like Mbeumo's good, like Cunha, and Mbeumo's good enough to perform, to produce individual brilliance. So when I say that, that doesn't necessarily mean a goal. That doesn't necessarily mean an assist. That's just like, hey, go past the man. And Bremo's capable of that. And Bremo's capable of picking up the ball and going past the player. He's capable of picking up the ball and going past two players. He's capable of picking up the ball and giving a give and go with whoever, whether it's Cunha, whether it's the striker, whether it's the wing back. He's capable of these things. He's capable of being bright in games where we look terrible. He's definitely capable of that. So that's why I'm looking for much more from him. And Bremo has created chances, even last game crossed it, but no one's on the end of it. I expect more from him. To you, King Khan. I expect more from him. Like, I'm not with it. And again, this is not me saying he's a terrible player. And Bremo's a quality player. And to answer the second part, do I think Bremo gets good? Yes. I have no doubts about it. I was just talking about Liverpool and talent. I'll always back talent. And he's produced here before. I have no issue with Bremo as a player going forward. I just understand in this shit show of a team and the platform he's in, you're capped at what you can do. But you can still do more. Because I've watched Cunha do more. We were horrible against Arsenal. But I watched Cunha do more. I watched Cunha pick up the ball and go past 5 man. Or however many it was for. And Bremo's capable of that. He's capable of doing more. You are capable of being a problem. Here's how I can summarize it. No defender should have an easy time against Bremo. So even if you get the better of him, you should not. He's too good and has too much talent. So the defender, you go, yeah, it was a breeze today. Nah.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest. And I look at that, and Bremo, I look at that Cunha. I'm not expecting them to be elite because I don't think you can be elite in this shit show, but just do better. That's all. And I think they will. So do I think their form will be back after when we get sacked in regards to Bremo? Yes. I think the next manager, whoever you are, if you're looking at it from, you can have Bremo right wing and Cunha left wing. If you're a manager, I'm looking at it going, I can do bits. I could play Maino in the 10 with Cunha and Bremo either side. If I'm a manager, I'm looking at that and saying, forget the rest. Just them three alone, I go. And my centre-backs can be Delete and Euro. And Maz can play right back. All right, I can get a tune out of this. Go look at Sunderland's midfield and Bournemouth's midfield and their players that they have and tell me how many world beaters is there. Like, people over-exaggerate this and overemphasize it. Of course, individual quality when you are trying to go to the top. Yes, we're not trying to do that. Just make us a cohesive unit. That's it. And I think the players there are capable. So, yeah, that's how I look at it, Warrior J. But, yeah, so guys, it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? It was horrible. That's what I'd say. The midfield is shit. And Bremo and Cunha are not being fed properly by the midfield. Yeah, that's why I don't hold them super accountable. But they can, not Cunha, because like I said, he was injured and Bremo can do better. I don't treat anybody with kid gloves. He's capable of doing more. I bet if you ask them Bremo right now, are you performing poorly? He'd say yes. Can do more. And that's outside
Flawless.
Go on.
Flawless. Could it be the fact that when Mount was playing as your false 9 and Bremo was playing better?
No, I think he's been poor the entire time. I don't think he's playing any better or any worse now. I don't think he was good against you lot. I don't think he was good against Burnley, even though he scored. And if people want to say he was better, all right, maybe he was 1 out of 10 in one game and 2 out of 10. I don't compare not good enough to not good enough. So someone say, oh, he's a 4 out of 10. All right, I think he was a 3 in one game. What's the terrible? If you're a 4 or 3 out of 10, it makes very little difference. So if someone wants to say, oh, he was better against Arsenal than he was against Burnley, cool, but overall, he wasn't good enough, is the point that I'm making. Like, whatever you want to rate him, I'm just saying that he wasn't it. And I don't hear the midfield is terrible, yes. We understand the predicament we're in, but like I said, perform better. You are too good of a player to be putting in the performances you are putting in. That's how I look at it. That's just me, though. I don't know. Even Bremo won Player of the Month. I don't care about individual accolades when the team's performing the way it's performing and the manager's performing the way the manager's performing. I don't care. And people always get things mistaken. Where did I say he was the biggest problem? Where did I say that Bremo was our biggest problem? I might be mistaken. Maybe someone said that to you in the chat. Or someone said this. Who said Bremo?
I don't think anybody said that.
Maybe, because I know people be talking in the chat. I have no idea. Like, what are you talking about? I was saying. Flawless will never give Mouth credit for some strange reason. Even when Mouth plays good, he still slanders. All right, so when he scored the 2 goals against Bilbao, did I not praise him? The second leg. VO. Go check my match reaction and go check the watch along that I also look when we beat Bilbao. I think it was 3-0 or 4-1 in the second leg. Go check that. and tell me what I said about Mason Mount on the watch along and in the match reaction and in all the live streams I did afterwards.
What has Mason Mount done this season that deserves any sort of credit? Why are we talking about Mason Mount in the year of our Lord 2025 in September?
People like to die on strange hills.
It's just so weird, bro. It's so Mason Mount. There are a ton of players, and you're dying on Mason Mount's hill. Vito, assess your priorities, bro.
He said he would never give him credit. Yeah, so I want to get to it. So Vito, what did I say about him after the Bilbao game? If I never give him credit, what are we talking about here? That's that. Please answer me that. What did I say? Unless you're new here, but we move.
So crazy. This is so crazy.
Yeah, it's mad what man have to put within that.
No, to be honest, man, it's shit. Nah,
and it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? And that it's crazy. Big up Eddie as well, and to Khan as well. Who said that? And Bremo's our biggest problem. Who said that? So both of you two, Khan and Bremo, to both of you. Big up Eddie. I should time you out. You joke, man. Hey, when people start talking about this nonsense, I'm saying, oh, you never do this. All right, so go and look at this then, and then you'll see that you was wrong. You just that I don't praise him like you want me to. Like, all right, what are we doing out here, man? Talking for the sake, and even with it, in regards to what you said, even Troops and where is it? Hold up. Even when Munson Troops were telling him that Mount was one of our best players against Arsenal, you stuff because I don't think he was. Shaw was better. Delit was better. Yoro was better. Cunha was better.
Yeah.
So that's 4 players. We locked up Saka, Gykeres, and whoever else, and that wasn't the conversation before. So what are we doing? Like the same way Munson Troops tried to tell me about Jackson and Havertz. Where are they now? What are we doing out here? Like them man, them are dons, elite ball knowledge, but let's not act like them man are God when it comes to it. Like even when they was telling you, okay, and I told them they was wrong. Same way I told them they was wrong about Havertz. Same way I told them they was wrong about Jackson. Same way I told them they was wrong about Bruno. Oh, here, same way I said it about Rice not being £100 million player. The list goes on, but people only want to point out when I'm wrong. But hey, we move. Shut up, man. Shut up. But yeah, in regards to the game, just another horrible performance. And it's ironic that Maguire's at fault for the first goal, and someone mentioned it in the chat that Yoro's been dropped since Bruno blamed him for the goal we conceded against City when Foden ran off him. And it's ironic that I think the manager agrees with Bruno, and that's why we've not seen Yoro, and Maguire shouldn't be playing. And he cost you the first goal. Bayende, who shouldn't be in goal, cost you the third goal. So 2 of your mistakes have cost you goals number 1 and 3. Simple as that. Lemens should be playing. And this is not me saying Lemens is the guy, by the way, but you've been signed a number 1 goalkeeper for a reason. But hey, ho, we move. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat as well. Who, again, to King Khan, okay, I wouldn't focus on him then. Who focused on him? I was asked a question. Warrior J asked me a question. You watched it come up on the screen. What are we talking about here? Please don't put words in my mouth. Like what are we doing out here? Again, pay attention to what's going on. Warrior J legit said, what do you think of Mbeumo and Cunha? Am I supposed to ignore it because I don't like the question? No, I don't like the question, but we're going to talk about it. Please pay attention to what's going on. I'm not going to duck no smoke. I could have ducked this show. I don't duck no smoke. And to Cam big up in the chat, who said, yo, Tony won't be on the show no more because the timing don't work out because obviously he's an hour behind us as it is and it's late and he's busy. Make sure you lot subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV. Though.
Big up, Tony.
Yeah, big up, Tony.
Every time. Watching Harry Maguire. Yeah, man, it's crazy, Ed. That's what don't make no sense. You're trying to play a high line. Even if you don't want to play Euro, play a youngster, play Heaven. Play Fredrickson, play another youth player, play someone with a bit of pace because the crazy part is I think any of our other centre-backs not named him probably catch that striker. Any of our central centre-backs probably catch him. Maybe not.
Plus, I need to step for like 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no stress, man. Do your thing, man. All good. Probably. All right, so Khan, that's you. Like, I legit said, I'm not concerned about them. No, actually, I tell a lie. I said I'm not concerned about Cunha's form. I'm concerned about Mbeumo's form. So what are we talking about? Yeah. Like, again, people, pay attention, please, to what's going on. Like Warrior J asked me. I just didn't say, oh, they're both terrible. I don't like Mbeumo's form whatsoever, no. But I think he's been horrible. I don't think he's had a good game while he's been here. Like, but what's this? Yeah, go on, fam. Go on.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, it's hard to blame players. Okay, there's certain players that you can say, okay, cool, I get it, but it's hard to put the whole emphasis on most of the Man United players, especially the new ones, just because they've got nothing to work with, and that's the key point. If it's 11 men that's supposed to be on the field, you even the goalkeeper plays a big part in that, and your back four and your goalkeeper are rubbish in totality. Do you know what I'm saying? Midfield wise, whoever you got there in creativity, you're still playing Casemiro, who in his heyday was one of the best destroyers there ever was. There's a reason why he's a numerous league title winners. What is it? Champions League winner. Do you know what I'm saying? But then in 2025, who have you got to help, let's say, an Mbeumo and Acuna out? Because these mans, they are not elite ballers. Yeah, they're the best of every other team around you. Yeah, and I can remember you saying that last season. We shouldn't be getting the elite ballers. We should be getting the best of the players that's around us. But then when you can't address the defense or the midfield, and you're still constantly playing Bruno, yeah, and Bruno was never a good player in the first place, because even he's, let's say, GA in set pieces have gone down. He's missed 2 penalties so far this season. That's not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're playing in Mbeumo, it's hard for him to it's hard for Man United to get the best players out the best play out of him when he hasn't got better players around him. You know what I'm saying? Who's helping him? Do you know what I'm saying? Who is actually helping him? So I wouldn't say, okay, can his performances be better? Yes. But as a whole, Man United's performances should be a lot better. I understand that you haven't got certain players in and around you. Could you have better players? Yeah, you can. But then shouldn't the manager play with the players that he has? Find a formation, yeah, that suits every single player, just so you are first and foremost defensively stable, and then build from there. Because your issues for me isn't just scoring, isn't just leaking goals. For me, the whole thing has been horrible. Like remember I said to you, brother, from brother to brother, I actually feel for you. It's hard for me to banter you no more because it's not even funny. Like, do I love the downfall of Man United? Yeah, I do. I'm loving it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you man caused me pure pain growing up in life. You get me? So the child in Don C back in the day, yeah, is laughing at this. Yeah. But in reality, as a football fan, it's horrible to see, brother. It's like Potter's gone. You get me? But yeah, Amrin's still there. And he's got a 27% win rate. Okay.
That's gone up, man. Let's go.
Okay. Let's say it's gone up to what?
No, it's 25. It's 27. So I think it's
20. Okay. He's got a 25%
I
win
think
rate.
I think you're right. That's what I'm saying.
Second.
I think you're right. It's 27. I think you're right.
Okay. I don't think people on Mars heard me. He's got 27% win rate. Yeah. Like, I swear Sam Allardyce has got a better win rate than him.
Shout out Big
Sam.
Big up Sam. Big up Big Sam. You know what? I'm glad I come back and we're talking about Sean Allardyce. You know this is a good show.
I can't believe it, bro. Honestly, I can't believe it, because as bad as these players have been, Amrin is the worst thing that ever came to Man United as a Man United supporter in Flawless. For me, he's the best thing. He's even better than Ten Hag. He gives me pure jokes. You know what I'm saying? So the next day, when let's say tomorrow when I go into work, right? I'm just gonna look at the Man United supporters, and I'm just gonna laugh at them. I'm not even gonna say much. I'm just gonna laugh at them. I'm like, yeah, you man got stung again. You know what I'm saying? Can you hear that? What's that? What's that? They're gonna say, what's that, Don C? I said, that's the bees. You know what I'm saying? They're hovering around your blood clots. Right? But Flawless, what are we saying about that 27%?
Yo, he's the biggest issue. It ties into it. As bad as the performance was against Brentford, as bad as certain players have been performing, it's like, yo, perform better. And no, the manager needs to perform better, but he can't get him gone. The fact that he's still here is a travesty. It's an absolute travesty that he's still here. And this is on Ineos. This lies, and this is why I've not been a fan of them. Anyone who's watched the channel for any length of time will know this. I didn't want them in the first place. This is very well documented, because I know there's some new people here in the chat, which is cool. I didn't like Ineos to begin with. Never have, never will. I say that, never. We could have success under them. Never will. Same way we had success under the Glazers, and I still don't like them to this day. And we won everything under them. But we should have won more. But that's a whole different conversation. Point is, I'm making is Ineos are showing their complete negligence right now. And they're making the same mistake again. What they are doing now with Amorim, they did the exact same last year with Ten Hag. And that's where it falls. Simple as that, because we should be performing better. Even though I don't think these players are, what's it called, are of the level to be going to win Prem and Champs, which they're not, and we need to make improvements across the board. They're better than this. United are capable of having a cohesive, competent team, 110%.
Flawless, bring out that. Can you bring out that comment, please, from Vito? I wanted to answer this one. This is funny.
What this? Man are trolling. That's what this is. Man are trolling, yo.
Hey, brother, you can't be serious.
Man are trolling. I get it now. With the mount thing, I get it now. Now he's saying this. To be honest, Flawless, you called out Ineos since he didn't want them, but all he think he praised Ineos was transfers, and that's it. I think they actually do, like, when it comes to transfers, when it comes to the staff and quitting staff and all the outside stuff and the stadium plans and everything like that, fantastic. The training facilities, fantastic. But how are you? Everything there is it's a black mark against, because we're nose diving on the football pitch. We're worse this season than we was last season. We are vastly, ever since their ownership, they decreasing. You know what I'm saying? In that decreasing, like it's crazy. Yeah, let's see what else you lot saying. Yeah, man, try to get me with the Ineos thing. Fucking joke, man.
All right, that was beautiful.
That was actually really funny. That was
try to get me with the nonsense. Wait, Flawless, when I was doing the watch along time start, I heard you said Bayern there had to save the Jensen goal. Is this true? If that's the case, but yeah, 100%. We should save that. What I'm saying, 110%. He should save that. It's a great strike, but it's down the middle of the goal. It's not in the roof of the net. Look where I'll tell people to do is go pause it and see where it hit the goal. And then it tells you all you need to know. So you should save that. His positioning is awful, despite the fact he made 2 very good saves in the first half. And about, I said this, Money makes a mistake. I'm looking at the manager, because you have a goalkeeper that you don't want to use. And you know Bayern there ain't it. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. But here we are, man.
Yeah.
Say my OG niece, it seems any else can't run a football club. It's one of them. But hey, we move.
You're forgetting about Lausanne too in the Swiss league. They've tanked them.
Oh yeah, we went through that. They're 11th as well.
Yeah. So just saying.
I have no idea where we are.
I think I'm gonna have to. You know where they are, Don? 14th.
We're like
well, at least I would say
they're wearing the 14 so much we might as well get them in Arsenal Thierry Henry jersey. You know what, Flawless? That's how we're gonna get you over to the Arsenal bandwagon. We will get you a 14 kit, bro. 14.
Right, it's the natural way you prepare for games, said Keith Andrews when asked if he targeted United's midfield. You try to create overloads. One of which, if we have a 3-man midfield, they have a 2, but you could flip it and say if their wide players took in, they have a 4. But I certainly felt how we tried to entice them onto us and tried to play around or through them at times. It would be on. Yeah, because it's easy to play against us. You don't even have to do anything tactically. All you have to do against Manchester United is be fast-paced, move the ball quickly, be aggressive, press well, run numbers into the box, and you'll get goals against us. That's why I said I watched Brentford against Chelsea, and I said, yeah, we ain't beating these lot. I watched that game. I was like, stylistically, they're all wrong for us. And most teams in the Premier League are like that. The vast majority of them are. But hey, we move.
You gotta have the faith, like my man said.
Yeah, have the
faith.
Yeah, when you have the faith in Arteta, I'll have the faith in Ineos.
Nah, bro. Okay, yeah. Flawless. Yeah.
Right, that's what we'll do. When you
here
tell
we
me,
go. Here we go.
Flawless. Let's take it down a notch. Yeah. Let's take it down. Like you, man, have got sour grapes. You couldn't get the second win. Your back-to-back win. I know you really wanted to have that banner. You know what I'm saying? But you, man, couldn't get that.
I did want the second win. I'd be like,
no, bro. You're manic through and through. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what I say, you love Spurs, which I know you do. You know what I'm saying? Lily White and all of that. If it's not that, it's not right, and all of that. Snowman settings. You know what I'm saying? You're the original for that one there. But It's okay, brother. Yeah, you don't have to take your aggression out on me. Yeah,
I'm not. I
I'll
just
check
merely
in.
responded to you to Duncy. You said have faith in Ineos. So I said when you have faith in Arteta, I'll have faith in it. If you can believe in Arteta, I can believe in Ineos.
One might come a little sooner than the other.
There
Pause.
you go. If you start believing in Mikel Arteta, I go, all right, maybe there's something to this. Maybe I will be.
It's
Maybe
hard for me to
maybe I
believe in
will.
Mikel Arteta, brother, and we know that's not going to happen. Like,
And shout
even
out
if
to
he wins a
Karma.
trophy
Yes,
this season, he
go
needs
on,
to go. He needs to go. You know what I'm saying?
Run up the likes, you lot, man. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button because we're only at 71 likes. Get us up into triple digits as well, people. Like Karma said it, every time I open this at you frauds are being stingy with the likes. Run up the damn likes, people. Flawless, you think clubs like Sunderland, Wolves, Leeds all want to play United because there's no fear? Nah, they shit scared of us, Andy. You know what I'm saying? Because we on a roll. We on a roll. They shit
Hey,
scared.
Andy, just remember these man couldn't even beat Grimsby.
But
You
we
know what I'm
bought
saying?
we gave Grimsby, you know what I'm saying? That will keep them afloat for a few years, the revenue and all that time, because they threw to the fourth round. But yeah, nah, no one
Okay,
ain't trying
so technically you're the club that keeps on giving. You keep on giving bad performances. You keep on giving us missed goals. You keep on giving us jokes. You know what I'm saying? You're just a club that keeps on giving. All right, Flawless, please help your club to keep giving because we are loving this right now. You know what I'm saying?
They clearly
It's
are.
amazing.
They clearly are.
Will you highlight the Chauzino comment there at 42?
Arsenal fans are
ashamed.
shameless. How can you be happy by winning with set pieces? Flawless,
winning. Next question.
Hey, Chow, you asked for that still. I can't lie. I can't even.
Right, Chauzino, what club do you support?
United fan.
Oh, he's a United fan. Oh, therefore he's not used to winning anymore. So he's just asking.
No, don't do that. No. The reason I say that, Chow was one of those that thought United were going to do well this season. He switched round now.
Oh, bro. Oh, no.
He's one of those people that thought United would score 90 goals and so forth.
Nah, he didn't say all that. He just said fourth in the league. He didn't say 90.
He's going to do well. Yeah, until reality wakes up. You know what I'm saying? Every day I wish it was sunny until I wake up in London. It's bloody raining and grey clouds. It is what it is, isn't it? That's what dreams are there for.
Yeah, he said 4-4. He said 4-4-5. Yeah. It's crazy.
It is what it is, Carmen.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Game, of course, Warrior J, like, I'm fully aware. Any Manchester United game, like, I will never, ever say, oh, yeah, we're going to comfortably win this game or argue someone down if they say United are going to drop points. Look at how we're performing. Look at our manager. Like, the ownership ain't been serious, and now it's only, we're 6 games into the season, and now people are finally, people have woke up beforehand, but more people are waking up to the situation United, and this was obvious. This ain't no surprise or shock that Manchester United are up and down and have won a couple games, lost a couple games, drew one. Who's that shock to? Can't really defend, can't really attack, because people keep getting it mistaken with the signings. I wanted an Embremo and Cunha to join Manchester United Football Club because we needed upgrades in those areas. Because I want the best possible talent to be here, despite the manager. Because you know why? There will be life after Amorim. And if that manager's half decent, he has better tools to work with. Like, I want Manchester United to sign talent, regardless of the situation we're in. Whether you're top of the league, whether you're 4th, 6th, 10th, 15th, or bottom of the league, or wherever the case may be. Like, I never want Manchester United to stop winning. I mean, to stop bringing in talent. Like, that's just nonsense. If you say, Embremo and Cunha, no, Embremo and Cunha were needed because we didn't score no goals last season. So yes, they were needed, even though they're currently struggling as of late. But they were definitely needed. You try and go and address it. What are we talking about here? But hey, we move. I don't think we'll achieve anything dominant, but I think we can win under Glazers and Ineos, yes. Because we've won under the Glazers before. And as bad as Ineos are, they're better footballing people overall than Ineos. I know Ineos are better footballing people than the Glazers, should I say.
Yeah. Can I ask Don C?
Yeah, go on for.
Yeah. Can I ask Don C a question? Don C, would you rather have won an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup in the last 3 years, and now be in 14th and consistently being in, let's be real, a relegation battle? Or be where we are consistently in second place competing for Champions Leagues? Like, where would you rather be right now?
I'd rather be winning trophies.
Oh, dude. Come on. That's the wrong answer. That wasn't what I wanted.
No. The reason why I say that is because at the end of the season,
why he says
you are judged on what you've won. Yeah?
TJ, on what you've won. Yes.
Dude.
What you've won.
To be honest,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. These guys are being run into the ground, and they are propping a Carabao Cup that they won under a manager that they didn't rate, and a FA Cup that they won off of a manager that they didn't rate. And if we're being real, in that FA Cup lead up to that FA Cup, they had to sit down Ten Hag and say, "You are going to play this way." That was not a Ten Hag strategy.
They should do that.
They literally had to sit him down and say, "You are going to play this way," and they won. They won. I'll give credit to them, but dude, Man United are on the down slope. I'm going to be honest, man. Like, I don't know if it's going to be worth it at the end. That's all I'm trying to say.
I think we're literally just to me, it's literally the manager. We get a decent manager, we'll be fine. Like,
yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off, Don, by the way. I didn't mean
No, that's cool.
In regards to winning at the highest level, that's very, very tough. But in regards to just being better, good manager away. That's it.
Yeah.
Not even good. Let me scratch that. Half decent manager, I think, produces. I don't think you have to be great in the league this season.
Yeah, but the thing is, who's Amran was supposed to be a half decent manager.
Well,
so
it was,
is
but
the problem with Amran, because it's funny because
that spotlight different.
Yeah, but the same thing that's happening to Amran was the same thing that's happened to Erik ten Hag, because this would have happened under Erik ten Hag. It's just that he left out of that, or he got sacked at that time. And even so, they had to get two managers to manage this team that you have with who is it? Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, it was Van Nistelrooy. They brought him. Yeah, they brought him in with him. But that's what I'm saying. So yeah, we know they stink, but the pressure's different here. Got players. Anthony came out and already said, "I locked myself in my room and wasn't eating." United a whole different type of things, but he goes to Betis and starts balling out. You know why? Man can deal with Man can deal with Betis. And to kind of disagree with this, says both Ten Hag and Amram were good managers before they came. Same with Mourinho and Van Gaal. The ownership doesn't give managers the tool needed. Okay, what have they done after?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Khan. Ten Hag, Mourinho, and Van Gaal. What did they do after Manchester United? What successes did they have?
Mourinho was in a later stage of his season.
Tell me, Khan.
Mourinho won a Euro title. Conference League.
Nah, Khan, not before. Afterwards. What did they win? Don't tell me about they achieved a lot before. What did they do afterwards? If they're great managers and leave here, what they hear? No, Khan, that's not an answer to the question. What did they do afterwards? Answer my question. What did they do beyond this? What did they do? Don't do that. We ain't mentioning no conference leagues. You know why? Because we just crashed on Chelsea for it like 20 minutes ago. But now all of a sudden, Mourinho is great.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Crashed on. Everyone was laughing and Kiki and ha-ha when Don C was crashing on and the TJ was crashing on Chelsea for it. But now it's all right for Mourinho. You see how people are full of shit? No, it's that. It's all right for Mourinho, but when it's Chelsea, it's funny and did-a-dare and all this type of stuff. See this, man.
We will be there. We will be there when Chelsea lose against Mourinho.
All of this type of stuff
this week.
You know what I'm saying
we'll be there, dude. Okay, I'm going to put this out there now. If Chelsea drop points against Benfica, poetry. That's all I'm going to say. Jose Mourinho.
Hey, Khan, I want the answer to my question. What did they win after us?
Here we go.
Yeah. I asked you,
Con, you're going down a dark road, bro. Here we go.
What did they have after us? That's just all I want, because I answer questions from you. Like you can answer mine. So what did they win after us? If they're great managers here and the reason they failed is because they didn't succeed here, surely they should succeed elsewhere. Answer the question, Khan. Stop asking a question to answer a question. What success did they have? If they're great managers at Manchester United and failed because they didn't have the tools to succeed, they should go elsewhere and succeed then. So where did they go and succeed? Forget being good before they came. What did they do afterwards? What did they do afterwards? Because if you're a good manager, one bad stint, yeah, that's what it is. Exactly. No, it's not. You just don't like the answer. Because if you're a good manager, you're a good manager. If you let one bad stint change you from being a good manager to a bad manager, guess what? You don't have the mentality to succeed. but we move. So you know what, Khan? Don't answer me no more. Since you don't want to answer my questions, don't ask me nothing else. Simple as that. Don't want to answer the questions? Cool. Don't answer me. Don't ask me nothing else. I'm not answering nothing else. Don't type in the chat, nothing. Go on, you lot continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well, hit the notification bell. See how people are just full of absolute rubbish. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't want to answer the question. All right, cool. Don't ask me nothing. Simple as that. Don't ask me nothing. It is, don't. And you lot, we're still short of 100 likes, you know. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well and that. Nah, VO, none of that. Because I get asked daft questions all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that. Hey, I told you.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. No.
I said, don't ask me no questions, man. I already said this. Don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me nothing, Khan. Don't ask me nothing else ever again. Don't ask me anything.
See, first, I can answer that question. If you want me to answer that question for Khan, the reason why I can say that they're shit is because they've won nothing afterwards. And they've not even challenged for anything afterwards.
The thing is, though, I don't even think like they, in regards to it, in like overall, when it comes to managers, I just think there's certain levels for certain managers. That's all. Yeah. And the Manchester United level, and when I say that, where Manchester United want to go, I think there's only 1% of managers who can hit that. There's very few managers that can hit the level Manchester United won, Arsenal won, Chelsea won, Liverpool, City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. This is why there's only a handful that have been successful at them clubs. You go back, you don't even have to do the history. We just go modern day times. How many managers have hit the heights at Arsenal that need to be hit? One. It's literally Wenger. With us, modern day times, is Fergie is one. Chelsea, all right, they've had a few more. They had Mourinho, they had Ancelotti. But even then, they've had, since they sacked Mourinho the first time in 2007, they've had 17 managers.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool, Klopp, slot 2. In however many years, Real Madrid, you know, they're like Barcelona the same, Bayern Munich the same. So that's what it is.
Oh shit, sorry, they're shit. So we said elite clubs. I forgot.
This guy. Do you know what? You need to mention the European champions. You're right, man. Shout out to Ange Postecoglou, man.
Fuck you.
Yo, you mentioned it, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, how did Ange Postecoglou do this weekend, by the way?
Big up Vega. I don't know. How
did they lose?
They lost. They lost to Sunderland. Yeah, that was a rhetorical. That was more of a rhetorical question, but we move. You know,
they lost to Sunderland. Yeah, where we at? Man can hold a timeout as well. Make sure you subscribe to TJ1 TV. Subscribe to Don C. Talking about I don't want to answer the question. All right, you know what I'm saying. Hold that, but hey, don't see anything you want to add because we're gonna close out, people. The Bayesian lot are not about, so I'm gonna do a quick sports Q&A solo edition, people. Don't see floor is yours. Anything you want to add? Shout out your
channel. I just want to say, do you know what? Yeah, shout out to Arsenal for that win. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that's saying set piece, Arsenal scoring a set piece again. Don't you wish your team could score set pieces? Well, it is where it is. It's not for everyone.
Score, to be honest,
like scoring and getting that dub and getting that back-to-back win ain't for everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's only for the shit teams out here. You know what I'm saying? That's still scoring and all of that. So yeah, I might go live tomorrow. I'll see Wagwan, and if I do, it's just gonna be on a last minute thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure my brothers tomorrow is on Sheet TV at 10 o'clock. So make sure you log into that. And this week, there's a Champions League game this week, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna. Warrior J just remind me after you finished talking, I was gonna get scoreline predictions for both them games from you. Go on.
Yeah, so like just hit the subscribe button and like and all of that, and put the notification bells on. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see you soon, peoples. Yeah. Oh yeah, Arsenal, big up. Oh no. Before I do my last thing, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I can't believe these fucking fans done a mural for Arteta on Holloway Road. Yeah, I'll drive past it tomorrow and I'll send it in the group, bro.
Yeah, send that in the group.
Yeah, send that.
Well, fucking made me sick.
No, I hear it. So don't see before you go. Scoreline prediction, don't see for the 2 games. Olympiacos at home and then West Ham at home. So Olympiacos on Wednesday, West Ham on Saturday.
2-0 2-0 to Arsenal against Olympiacos, and West Ham is at home.
Yeah, both games.
I'm gonna fuck West Ham, bro. 4-0.
Yeah, no time. We'll get it over to you, man. We'll make sure that you see the Arteta mural. We'll get it over to you. We'll make sure that happens. And to Veta, who asked about the Bayesian show, Tuesday. Bayesian show is on Tuesday, people. So don't worry about that. It's already been rearranged. TJ, shout out your channel, all that good stuff, where they can find you, etc.
Yeah, TJ Warren TV people. Look, there are days where I can't be the negative Arsenal fan. Today, they deserve the plaudits. They made me proud today. I'm not gonna lie. Championship mentality today, man. Champion mentality. Yeah, TJ Warren TV. I'll be live. Well, I got American Waffle tomorrow where I'm going to be dancing on some graves. So over on Staffy TV, go ahead and tune into that. I'll be live on Tuesday, just doing it's one of those things, and probably a parlay parlor, which is the new betting show I do, Gamble Responsibly. And I'll be, because I'm going out of town with my wife, I'm going to be stacking shows. So just go to TJ Warren TV, hit the notification bell. If you like what I'm saying, go over there and subscribe. If you don't like what I'm saying, go over there and subscribe anyway. Don't be a dick. You know what I mean? And yeah, big up Flawless, big up Don C every single time we move. Olympiacos, we're going to beat them. I agree with Don C, 2-0. It could be even 3. They just lost to some plumbers and electricians at home, or they drew them. Sorry. Pathos, I think, is what they're called. I don't know. I think they're like the champions of Cyprus or some shit. Like they are not.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually watched that shit show. I can believe it. Olympiacos, man, frauds. So yeah, 2 or 3-0 there, and then West Ham 2-0 to the Arsenal, and we move.
Right, so you both saying 2 dubs. All right, people. Yep. I'm saying here. Make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Subscribe to Dumversation TV, people. That's Dumversation TV, TJ Warren TV. Both links are underneath in the description. Both are on the featured channel page as well. So go subscribe to both my brothers. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe here. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel as well, people, because that's where Champions League coming up and Premier League, all non-Manchester United, are over on the Sarcasm City TV Clips YouTube channel, people. So I need you lot to go run up the numbers on there at 309, people. So yeah, shout out Bayesian Pops in the cut as well, people. Please go subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Clips YouTube channel. As you can see on the screen there, Prime doing great work. You know what I'm saying? Some clips, Lewis, De Niro talking about Daniel Levy as well. Eddie crashing on Amarim. That was hilarious. You see Tony there.
10 pod right now. Oh my days.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, he was. Hey, big up to Addicted United, saying United were going and beaten in the first 10 games as well. Oh, it's beautiful, man. So make sure you go check out these clips, people. Some great clips, man. You can see them all there, man. Beautiful clips. Look at that. The Rico case against Veta games. Veta stopped the fraudulence. Make sure you check that out as well. You see Javon talking about bare fuckery Aguan. Friggin' Jacob crashing on Thomas Frank. Cam's Arsenal rant. Lex and Javon cooking United. You got Barnes there saying turned full villain against Pep Linders. Fans talk about we can't sell Bruno. Where are your standards? I was pissed. Me bigging up Spurs. See, the list goes on. 16 out of 10 origins. Snow Bunny Hunter, Milk Luther King, there's the whole 9 people. Basically, what I'm saying is go over to Sarcasm City TV Clips channel and go subscribe over there, man. Make sure you do so. Is Ryan 16 out of 10 on the Clips channel? Of course, Ryan 16 out of 10 is on the Clips channel. What would you mean? Like, the origin story is there. I literally just 1 second. You get not just the clip, the actual full origin story. Look, right there, man. The origins of 16 out of 10. Click. Look at his stupid face. All right, there you go, people. So go check it out. Make sure you do so. It's right there. Go run up the likes and hit the subscribe button. Shout out Prime because he does A1 work when it comes onto the Clips channel as well. I can't lie. There is. And yes, you did recommend Prime to do the Steve Rabiot clip, people. But like I say, run up the likes here. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on all audio platforms as well. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. So if you want to listen audio only, people, maybe you don't want to see our faces. Maybe you don't want to see Don C grinning up bare teeth because Arsenal won. I'm saying, or TJ being happy. Or maybe you just don't want YouTube using up all your data. So go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow and 5 stars. Because I know a lot of you lot are on Spotify because I see the wraps up at the end of the year. So just go to your Spotify app and type in Sarcasm City TV. It helps. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or wherever you listen to podcasts as well. I'm just making sure I set up this redirect people. So yeah, we're going to be going over. It's not the Bayesian show. We're going to heading over to the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. I'll be doing a solo one about an hour. I'll be getting to the chat, answering questions from you lot people. And Vito, big up for subscribing. Appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget over there, Champions League, Premier League watch-alongs all on there as well. And this has been the Manchester United Arsenal podcast. Man United pod meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal pod, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you lot in about 2 minutes.
I'm running.
Hey. In Arteta, we